Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is Mr. Orange and welcome to a new video on Reddit Play. So the Pixel War continues. This is still the second day, so we only have 2 canvases, but the second canvas is already so crowded and there's so many fights going on, so many brawls, and it's incredible. So yeah, during the night, Star Wars disappeared, and then OSU also was having heavy fights, and then here the left corner is constantly changing, and of course a lot of those tiny little icons are changing as well. And the American flag, guys, the American flag was also disappearing completely, and the transgender wanted to take over, and the gays and the lesbians. So the Turkish flag actually holds up very good, so I have to admit this. So then we have the Poland tried to, yeah, here we go. So I think where is it? Here's Romania. Romania has been attacked by Poland and disappeared as well completely. So this was also kind of funny. So now Romania has to rebuild their whole flag. So they went on Reddit and asked for help to rebuild their whole flag. So Luxembourg also, I tried to make disappear, I'm saying Guatemala, but it didn't work out. So the other Luxembourgians, they didn't want to join me in this fight. So and they prefer having stopped having written here stop war under it. So but now the golden lady is here, and we have the red line for Luxembourg. So Italy also got a bit bigger here on the left canvas, so they're trying to build the Vatican here at the moment, but let's see if they're not also going to conquer Mexico. I think that's Mexico, that's not Italy. So Mexico is always something in between, so some in the middle of the white, I think it's an eagle. So you see, guys, so it's constantly changing. There were so many attacks, and we will definitely see even more changes. So still 2 days to go, and we will see so many more changes. And the question is always, are people able to get it back? So this year was wonderfully crowded with tiny little icons, but then the Dutch were coming and they were conquering it completely. So I actually think this is a bit sad, because I really enjoyed this, having it so big with some icons. Also here some cool stuff was actually, here was a big X, so closing the window. This was cool. And then here were also a lot of tiny little icons, and then I don't know who is doing it, but some group wanted to recreate Europe with the flags, and they managed actually quite well. So they of course they destroyed all those tiny little icons here, and then Germany wanted to take over, and Luxembourg was also there, so I was also putting some tiles for Luxembourg. So but then yeah, you see what happens. So now we have some new attacks, or probably some streamers again. This is going to be a big citron or something. So just the white, so the white is back. So people putting a lot of the white back in. So here this finally looks not so vulgar. So you know what I mean when you're going to see this probably again. So someone is creating a huge male organ there. So yeah, I mean, the question is, how is the canvas going to look like the moment they're stopping it? So, and everyone is counting like the hours, the seconds, the hour, and the days, maybe even the days, to know how it will look like when it's over. When it's over, then you don't want to have something like this when it's over. But on the other hand, this shows that not everyone is agreeing constantly, and people are, oh my god, what happens here? So this year disappeared for this ugly face. This is the most ugliest part actually in the whole place, Reddit place. So this disappeared, and now it came back, and here you see a lot of fights going on. So I really love actually this guy here. That's cool. And Bulgarian flag is also cool. And here as well you see a lot of fights going on. So people don't have space anymore. This is the problem. So if you want to make a really bad looking Kirby, then you have to destroy so many other people's work, and obviously that's not working out. So the blue corner finally finished to consolidate. So with a lot of Among Us little characters. So they are everywhere, of course. So they're very popular this year. And the Germans, guys, the Germans. So the Germans, for one moment, there was a huge attack on the Germans, and this whole party on the right side, where they have now their Beethoven and and some other picture painting. So, and Schloss Neuschwanstein, the Siegersäule, and the Bundestag, Reichstag. So now this was completely destroyed, and also some of those tiny icons were completely destroyed, but now you see they are back. So the Germans are going very, very strong. So Belgium now looks very good with the mannequin piss. I really like this. So, and they're trying also to put some special German iconic pixels, characters, items, buildings, etc. on it. So Döner Kebab, I like this. Then the friendship, the Franco-Allemande friendship, Achte is also here, so that's quite nice. This year, I think the dolphin also appeared newly. So if you're like me, you're just watching it constantly, and sometimes you just put also a tile there, and it's simply impressive what's going on. So I really wonder how long people are able to hold the line. So 4 days is really the maximum. You cannot do something like this over 4 days. So this is definitely then too long, because at this point I would say it would just the whole creation would probably turn into some void, into some big citron, into something useless. So at one point, people, when they lose interest, and then they will start destroying everything. So for this reason, we're counting the hours, we're counting the days. So 2 days to go, and I guess we get one more canvas, and maybe also then tomorrow one more canvas. So this is what I expect. I think it's not really guaranteed yet, but I can also make a video. So this is also, for example, new. So I can also make a video then about this. So changing constantly, and therefore it's actually also good to document this on those YouTube videos, because then you can say, look, at this point in time it looked like this. So now at the 3rd of April at 6:21 here in my country, Western Europe, where I live. So you know how it looked now at this time. So the Sweden, I don't know, is this their prime minister? No, it's their king. Probably it's the king. Gripen. It's a fighter jet made in Sweden. So definitely the Nordic Union, they really created something nice. And I'm also happy to see that the Ukrainians are more or less consolidated, and that people are not going in there to destroy so much. So that looks very well now. So I don't know, this character, this little bunny, must be some childhood experience for some people. So Ozu is still going strong. Italy, Mexico, and now of course Romania trying to come back, so after they have been destroyed. And then we have Berserker, that's also pretty cool. So I don't know, if you know what this here means, then just give me, write it down below in the commentary section. I'm very, very much interested. And I think the Dutch should give up some space here. So that's my personal opinion. So you don't have to agree with this, but I think they should do it. So, all right. So this here you see, here's the big fight going on. So on the right side, really a lot of fights going on. So this Kirby will not last long. This Kirby will not last long, I can tell you. And also this green hair guy will also not last so long. And so, hey, maybe the Germans will win here. Maybe the Germans will win and come back, and then they recreate the whole European continent. So, but I personally, I like those little icons, those little faces. So I like this more than those flags. So I understand people have this nationalistic, patriotic interest to create all the countries, there being a community recreating the countries. I understand this totally, guys. So that's not the point. But they're plain boring. The Americans plain boring. The American flag ones had actually also been nice, but they constantly destroy it. So, and I have the impression there are not a lot of Americans rebuilding it. So that's kind of weird. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, so, and then see you for the next Ready Play. So I'm going to definitely make some more videos, because I love talking about this and observing there, and I think it's a pretty cool idea. So thank you very much for watching, see you next time, bye bye.